separating.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at how many. Look at.
You can't see them with your eyes.
Oh my god. So beautiful.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Today we're speaking with Audrey Arbuckle from Indianapolis in regards to an incredible nighttime sighting. Thanks, Audrey, for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon.
Thank you, Blake, for having me. Appreciate it.
Audrey, can you tell us and our YouTube viewers what you were doing and your husband and your experience this night?
So it was around 11:30 at night, and my husband had let the dogs out and noticed an object in the east sky. So he decided to get his camera phone and get it on camera. And when I was watching what he was getting, to the naked eye, neither one of us could see what we were seeing in the sky besides a large, bright object. But on the camera, we saw a lot of energy, things moving, oscillating. So I decided to get my camera and get it from another perspective, and that's what you have.
Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Oh my god.
Have you seen all of them? Or you were
Spot them like the...
Look at this. That's to the right, and these two are to the left. Okay, you got them all, not just two.
Audrey, can you tell me, have you seen lights like this in your area before?
So here in Fishers, Indiana, usually between 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. you can see a bright, large object in the east sky. I've seen it often. This time it was different because we noticed it at 11:30 p.m. and that's what made my husband decide to go ahead and get his camera and see what he saw. But this time it was different. Instead of seeing just the object, we saw things that were, triangular form, moving. It looked like this energy that was feeding both objects that were on the right and the left, kind of morphed, moved around, and then it disappeared.
This is a daytime shot pointing in the east in the exact same place and location and distance of where these lights were hovering over Indianapolis.
Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh. Look at them. Oh my god. I gotta get my camera.
Audrey, thanks for sharing your footage with us right here at Third Phase of Moon.
Thank you for having me, Blake. From now on, anything we get, we will definitely send it into Third Phase of Moon. You guys do a phenomenal job. Thank you for what you're doing. We appreciate it. Getting the word out there.
If anybody out there has captured anything amazing like Audrey and her husband, contact us at Third Phase of Moon via Skype or Facebook. My name's Blake Cousins, and we'll see you again next Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins, and I just received an amazing video just recently from Huntington Beach, California. Corey shot this amazing flyover of the Space Shuttle Endeavor's last flight. Corey, thanks for joining us again at Third Phase of Moon.
Hi Blake, how you doing?
All right, Corey, can you tell me exactly what you were doing when you saw this amazing UFO? And did anybody else there in the crowd notice the same object?
Actually, I was filming the Space Shuttle Endeavor come across the coast and fly over the Queen Mary. When I got home, I actually was editing the video, and that's when I noticed that something flying towards the Space Shuttle. I don't think so, nobody in the crowd. You can hear people yelling in the background during the video, but a few comments were made on YouTube right when I posted the video about some object flying towards the Space Shuttle, so that's when I took a closer look at the video and noticed it also.
All right, Joe, well, let's get back to the footage and zoom in on this and slow things down and see if we can take a look at what this really is.
I thought it might be like a high-flying aircraft, maybe military, because there were two military jets you can see on the video that were flying off to each side of the Space Shuttle. But this one was way high, a lot higher, and it moved way too fast, so I'm not sure what it is.
Hey Corey, I want to thank you for sharing your video with us at Third Phase of Moon. And if anybody out there has captured anything amazing in regards to UFOs, contact us at Third Phase of Moon via Skype. Thanks again, Corey.
Thank you. My pleasure.
My name's Blake Cousins, and we'll see you again. Back to Third Phase of Moon. I'm here with Kevin Williams from Fresno, California. As of late, California has been having many UFO sightings in the skies. Thanks for joining us here at Third Phase of Moon, Kevin.
Blake, thanks for having me. This is awesome.
So I just looked at your video from Fresno, and it is absolutely the same kind of UFOs that's actually hovering over there in LA. Tell me, when did you shoot this, and what did you think while you're shooting it?
Well, it was shot on May the 11th. That was about 7 days after the supermoon. And the only reason why I even noticed that it was happening was it was the 7th day phase after the supermoon, and the moon was in the sky, and I wanted to show my girlfriend. When I was looking at the moon, I noticed one of these objects in the sky, and then as my girlfriend came out and joined me, we noticed a second object up in the sky as well. So now there were two objects simultaneously hovering absolutely stationary for about 30 minutes, during the course of which we had long discussions that you hear in the video, and also videotaped the 12 minutes of footage that you see on the Go News Now YouTube channel. So it's doing pretty well, and it's gotten a very positive response. I've been very happy with how positive people have been. Of course, there's some skeptics out there who just don't understand when you're not there and you see pixels on a screen. It's not the same thing as actually physically being there. But when we were there, wow, I mean, it's almost a Zen experience being there. You can't leave. You just can't walk away or take your eyes off.
Maybe I can catch it with it. There we go. Look at that.
So Kevin, are you aware of the Robert Bingham, the summoner of UFOs over Los Angeles?
I had heard about Robert Bingham before, and I became very fascinated by his abilities to do that. I'd love to be physically present when he's available and he's doing his thing, but as of yet I haven't been able to do that, but I would very much like to see that in action.
Well, I just looked at the footage that was shot on June 3rd, right there at the Park Plaza Hotel, and the objects in the sky are exactly or very similar to the objects that you filmed. This is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I think these types of sightings are becoming pretty prevalent around the world, and with the advent of the internet and cameras for everybody, you know, everybody's getting a chance to take some video of this great stuff. And my video on my Go News Now YouTube page is shot in HD at 60 frames per second, and which is really great quality. The objects were very high up in the atmosphere, those, and I was hand-holding, so the Steadicam function on the camera, my hand-holding, just tried to get the best I could, because when there's a UFO around, you don't know what's going to happen or how long it's going to be there, so you better just get it when you can.
You're exactly right. Hey Kevin, thanks for joining us here at Third Phase of Moon.
Anytime. Hopefully I'll have some more sightings for you soon.
Appreciate it. My name's Blake Cousins, and if you've captured anything amazing, like Kevin, send it to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins, and we'll see you again next time to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins. Today, I received a Skype from George Adado all the way from Mexico. He's a gynecologist doctor out there, and he shared with me this amazing photo. Thanks for joining us at Third Phase of Moon, George.
Thanks for you. Thanks for your time.
All right, so this photo, where exactly was it taken?
It was taken in the state of Chiapas. It's in the south part of the country. It's in a very splendid, with a wonderful landscape. The perfect place is the Cañón Sumidero, or the Sumideros Canyon. It's a very deep river with long stone blocks in the walls. And this picture was taken in the deepest point, where the tourist guide says to all of us, this is the deepest point, you can see the top of the mountain, and in this part is more or less 1,000 meters. It could be more or less a half mile. And then we have those pictures that many of us take it, but not all of us see something. Most I think I was the only one who have this kind of picture. And very, very impressive, because I don't see nothing when I take this picture.
Yes, George, this is an absolutely amazing photograph. So you're saying when you took the picture, you actually saw this glowing blue orbish object in the distance while you're taking the pictures?
No, sir. I don't see nothing. For example, when when this travel takes to the end, I go to my house and put all the photographs in the computer, and my son said, the bigger of the three sons, said, "Hey Dad, you got a UFO here?" And I said, "What? I don't see nothing." They said, "You have a UFO here." Well, let me see. And when I see the picture, I say, "Oh my God, what is that?" Because no one see nothing in the boat. We was 5 people who are taking photographs at the same time, and only appears this in the mind, and just in one picture.
You know,
not in the other.
When we're looking at this photograph, it doesn't seem like a reflection or some kind of glare off the lens. It seems like it's moving, and it really is there in the photograph. You haven't manipulated this in any way, no Photoshop, right?
No, never. Never I do something like that. Never. This part of the mountain have 1,000 meters of deep. The sun is not going down to the river. And at that perfect moment, there's no sun. Many of my friends said, "You do this." I said, "Please, I don't do nothing." I have a patient here in Mexico who works in the Hollywood movies. For example, he do the perfect or the special details for movies like Tron. And when he comes with his wife in the last pregnant, I say that, "May I just show you something?" And I said, "Of course, please." I show the photograph and say, "I can do this in the computer in just a few minutes." And I said, "But I don't use nothing." He said, "Oh my God, I cannot explain this formation of life because it does not like to be manipulated."
So what you're